Hello, everybody. You can call me Truskulls, and welcome to Control. Control is a wonderful game. I've played and beaten it multiple times, and Alan Wake 2 is just around the corner, just a few months from now. I've already streamed Alan Wake on the channel, and I'm kind of trying to step away from streaming and lean more towards editing, so I thought this would be a good way to continue the Alan Wake story. Control is indeed part of the Alan Wake storyline. Um, and I'm sure you'll see what I mean when we get to it. Control is a game made by the same people who made Alan Wake and Quantum Break. I think of Remedy, thank you. Also the creators of Max Payne. And, yeah, well, yes please, new game. Let's just jump into it. Fair warning, shit's about to get weird.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Hey, I was close enough.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you.
Another reason I've been wanting to play this
I get my hopes up.
is because lately,
so many times it's led to nothing.
I've been super obsessed with liminal spaces.
I found nothing.
And this game is chock full of them.
It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it, and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
And just like that, we're in. Before we start, I want to...
Just a little Easter egg there.
Okay. I just wanted to show that off. Neat little Easter egg. Back to the Future gets referenced in a lot of video games. Oh?
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Staffing surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative, construction, redacted. Minor. Office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted. Mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated and issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils, any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, ergo rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Anywho. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling, also known as the voice of Alan Wake. Our bureau at work. Ati. Director Zachariah Trench.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
What do we got? Federal Bureau of Control. Attention all redacted. Redacted. A shark in his redacted. Although secure redacted. Permission to redacted. Following basic protocol redacted. Shoot to kill. Redacted. Good luck. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request Form R4E. Form from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Nothing else in the darkness. Auntie, please stop. There's copyright. Copyrighted music, Auntie.
Hey, excuse me.
He doesn't care.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are irrelevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you malot.
Oh, is Ati Swedish?
I've done enough night shift owner jobs to know it makes
That's
us
Swedish,
come off
right?
weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
Okay, so
That said,
he
I
just
know
read
what
her
you're
mind.
thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Yeah, so that's where Ati's portrait was before. Or, no, wait, I came from this way, didn't I? Didn't I? Wait, where the fuck? Where did I come from, bro? Yeah, no, I definitely came from this way. What the fuck? I want out. Let me out. Bro, I can't trust my own brain. Didn't I? What the fuck? But he wasn't. No. Hold up. Okay, we're gonna have to do some editing magic here because I gotta see if I'm right about this. Okay. There's Auti's portrait, right in between Trench and Darling.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking
It's
for
right where
them
the
and they were
sign is
hiding
that
in
it
plain
stops.
sight.
Oh! It's fucked.
Hello? Hey. Elevator. Got it.
You,
I've done enough night shift loner jobs. Ahti the janitor
She's
is a
not
friendly
talking, she's
face in
thinking.
my book.
better than somebody with no face at all.
And he responds to the thought.
Think about it.
Ahti's
No
a fucking trip.
face.
But that said,
Also, how the fuck did we get back to where we came? And the same way that we came in, no less. This game breaks my brain, dude. It hurts.
the cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
I'll do my best. I gotta say, I'm a fucking sucker for a game that has a intro credits like it's a TV show or a movie. It's fucking amazing. I love it every time. It blows me away. Ah, and seamless transition.
Did I
Fucking
lose you there for a moment?
phenomenal.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. But you trust Barbara. That's sweet. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure nothing. I'm sure that bang wasn't anything bad. Reminder, redrafting any public-facing material. While penning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines, words, phrases to use. In the service of his or her country, regret, proud/pride, will be remembered. Words and phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood or bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Okay. Can't wait to find out what that's about. That's not a bug, that was a feature. I'm sure that was definitely intentional. The picture disappearing and popping back into existence like that. I mean, really, it's hard to argue that it wasn't the way this game is structured, how it does things. I mean, we saw that hallway disappear in front of, but not necessarily before our eyes, but close enough.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Testing. We are broadcasting from the pyramid, other. Only the director can wield. The gun, sword, intentionally left blank. your application will be
And there goes
processed.
the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
The service weapon and live. Only the director can bind to the service weapon and live or die. You must choose to be the chosen one.
Look at this
Ah,
place.
fuck. I was not great at reading that. My bad. Yeah, let's watch that full thing.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it. Lose, and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Hi.
All, none of the above. These are the concepts tattoos we see in your mind. The service weapon. It has many forms, like the house prison you occupy.
The same gun.
Control the gun, control the house.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
I'm a great shot. Woo! Infinite ammo that recharges when not in use. Whoop! I don't have my dodge yet. I need to keep that in mind. Anyone else? No? Oh, okay. You wield the gun. We yield you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, Director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
She says over a
Things have
bloody
quieted down
corpse.
outside. Is it safe to go?
Looks like Moira to me.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen! You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
I missed most of those shots. God, I suck.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance.
Oh, I look so more clean cut in this one.
Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Hi, boys! Oh, I love the effects in this game. Wow! Is that everything? Huh? Oh. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE and duelist. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Service weapon. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of, I'm assuming, the director. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the board, though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis redacted. Many forms throughout history redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Well, hey.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe house. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via computer, intercom, and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. It's the second time I've heard about mold. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. I need to go this way. Oh.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Then let's get rid of the babblers. Examination of paranatural topics, urban legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our Bureau Tech-made anthology television program. Night Springs! Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on Redacted, a pair of scissors that consume human Redacted through two punctures on the Redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, may have given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redacted immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. So is that how they get the directors? Do they just wait for people to randomly find this place and walk in and then test to see if they're good to fucking become director? Because that's kind of what I got from what I just read. What I just read makes me think that before I assumed Jessie was like a special case because Polaris basically lured her here. Um, but now I'm thinking that all the directors just happened upon this place. So what's that about? Huh? I'm too fast for you, bud! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Ah, bitch.
Burrowing into everything in this place. Is this your enemy? Your reality makes you come over and over.
Oh fuck! Ah! Don't kill me! I'm sure that's what he was just thinking.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane? Please, talk.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jessie.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also,
Jesse, you can't say that on
I
the
guess it can
internet
sound
anymore.
Crazy. But he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Alright, we're just gonna do some Jedi mind shit on you real quick. Sure, this'll be painless. You look like you're in pain. I take back what I said. Oh shit, you're dead. There you are.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
Call me director
tell
and
her
you're
why I'm
fucking
here.
fired.
I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. A few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss. Where is the hotline?
Sweetheart, I'm pretty sure that if he knew how to destroy the hiss, he wouldn't have
so we can
offed
access it even
himself.
with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications.
Now that I think about
think
it,
he had an HRA.
what
He
if
kinda
Trench
made a point
offing
about not wearing one
himself
earlier.
only happened
an eye
because
out.
Alan wrote it to be?
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here?
Now, Alan
I think
definitely
you already
didn't
know.
write the FBC into
Yes, I
existence
came for my
because
brother,
the
but there are
FBC
other reasons too.
responded
I said
to
I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them.
things that took place before.
I'm not looking for proof. This is already
Oh,
it.
but Alan
More
can change the
than
past,
enough.
I believe, by writing.
No matter
You
what
know,
they
like
told me all those
flashbacks.
years,
I don't know, man. I don't know how writer
it's
magic
real now.
works.
I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Good thing there's subtitles. I'm sorry. I'll try not to talk over the dialogue so much.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want
Welcome
to know.
to the oldest
There are no
house.
stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there.
Thanks, Emily.
Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
See you later.
Thanks, Emily.
Okay, thanks, Emily. Alright, guys, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Not sure how long it's gonna be after I'm done editing it, but, you know, we'll see. Bye-bye!